Da 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 da. Testing, testing. All right, folks. The stream is open to anybody who wants to join. So, Levon Casey, what's going on? Good to know. Yep, so I've increased my internet from 12 megabits per second to 400 megabits per second, so I don't have to worry about streaming anymore, any streaming problems anymore. So I'm going to be doing live streams in the future from now on. Let me see. I hope GTA 5 gets announced for Nintendo Switch at E3. I personally don't care about Grand Theft Auto. What I guess we can start talking about now and wait till other people join. But I just all I care about is instead of showing Pokemon Switch and Metroid Prime 4 gameplay. That's it. After that, Nintendo can do whatever they want from that point forward. So I don't think we'll see anything in regards to Shin Megami Tensei 5 because the developers Atlas said that uh, the game is not in development. Sorry, the game is not development. The game is just started development. So we'll see how it goes. Literally just a little slight over a month. E3. This year's been going by so fast. Unbelievable. Let's see. So just personal question: have you been in any games recently? Um, Nice. Crash Bandicoot Warp Insane Trilogy. That's what the you beat all three of them. I will be getting on PC sometime in the future. Actually, it may be a day one buy because this year I've barely been buying any games day one. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes and then we'll start talking. But I beat Far Cry 3. I'm now playing Far Cry 4. Halfway already through Far Cry 4 because I really want to play Far Cry 5. I beat um Pokemon. Oh, I beat that months ago. I beat what other games? I'm just trucking through. I'm currently playing Shadow Warrior. Currently playing what else am I playing? Borderlands a pre-sequel. And if anybody wants to do a Borderlands co-op run, we can do it. But I'm also playing the first Borderlands as well. So I'm absolutely multitasking right now. I'm also playing DMC3 HD as well. So that walkthrough will be uploaded. But I'm multitasking. Let me see. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, I guess we can start. No, just you and me, I guess. Anybody's here. All right, folks. I think we're going to get this started. You know, nobody's watching them. Still do it. All right, folks. So anyway, welcome to the E3 2018 stream. Um, this one is specifically targeted in regards to Nintendo. If you don't mess around with Nintendo, hey, don't worry about it. But we are here to talk about Nintendo's E3 stream. I'm actually going to take this off. You can probably hear the noise in the background. So I'm not worried about it. Okay. So anyway, I am absolutely ecstatic about E3 2018 in regards to Nintendo. I think Nintendo confirmed that their conference is June 12th. Microsoft, I believe, is also June 12th. A lot of third-party companies are going to be there as well. Ubisoft, Gunho. I mean, you can go check the entire roster at the E3 website to see who's going to be attending E3. You know, Sony, Microsoft, everybody's going to be attending there. Well, I should be saying for Nintendo, they won't be having they will have booths for some of their games to be playing, but they will they won't have like an actual conference, a physical conference on stage like Sony and Microsoft, like they've been doing for the last several years. Because I guess Nintendo has said that it's just really a waste of money. There's no incentive to go out there to the public anymore and just show your products unless you're showing a new console. But even showing a new console, the Nintendo has shown as evidence that they don't need to go on stage anymore. The Switch got shown through live stream, and then everybody started getting hyped up. All these streams, all these YouTubers, you know what I'm saying, just start getting hyped up for the new console to be released for the market. So, it just shows you that people don't need to attend E3 at all. But I guess Microsoft, Sony, and any third-party developers, they really benefit off that because E3 2018, I mean, it's E3 every single year is a one in a year event where multiple companies go there to show their products. It's not just by the way, it's not just even games, it's electronic expo. So any type of electronic, any type of new invention. Microsoft with their HoloLens, or Nintendo with their Lobo, perhaps Labo, whatever you pronounce it. I mean, I don't have no interest in that, by the way. I have zero interest in that. So that is the case. What else is there? Any other electronic? I mean, whether it be Apple, it's completely about electronics, all of this. So, but most people go there for the gaming experience. But specifically in this stream, we're going to be talking about Nintendo. Now, what are my thoughts about what Nintendo has been doing for the last year? Their sales figures, the games have been playing in regards to Nintendo. Basically, in regards to Nintendo, before I start talking about the E3 conference, well, one thing is for certain. I'm actually quite content with my Nintendo Switch. I have not touched my Nintendo Switch in literally the last 3-4 months because I've been mostly gaming on PC. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, I'm mostly a PC gamer. I'm going to be a PC gamer until I die. I mentioned earlier, if you guys came late, if anybody comes, I played and beaten Far Cry 3. I'm currently playing Shadow Warrior, Far Cry 4, Borderlands 1, and Borderlands pre-sequel. So I'm playing a lot of also old games. Won't be touching Far Cry 5 until later this year. Haven't touched any other of my other platforms, just strictly PC. That's all I've been playing. No Xbox One, no PlayStation 4, none of that. No Switch. I've been not touching any other platform with the exception of my 3DS. So with that being said, okay, so let's talk about Nintendo. So I've not been gaming on my Nintendo Switch. However, the titles I have played on my Nintendo Switch, I've actually not been a single game on my Nintendo Switch ever since I got one. I bought my Nintendo Switch back in May, or basically a year from this month, or June, I believe. And I believe the first game I got was Breath of the Wild and Puyo Puyo Tetris, and followed by Splatoon 2 when it came out on July 22nd of 2017. But I still have not touched. Not touched. Beaten Breath of the Wild. I'm halfway through the game, but I still have not touched it for several months. Puyo Puyo Tetris, barely touched it. What else is there? I've not touched any other IP from Nintendo for Nintendo Switch. What's up, Brutal Legends? Thanks for joining, bro. Anyway, I've not touched any of these single IPs on my Nintendo Switch for quite some time. Even Resident Revelations, when that bad boy dropped back in November, I think 28th, 2017, played that straight up for like 3 weeks. I'm addicted to the raid mode of that installment. And then afterwards, I just went back to doing what I do best, just play on PC. So I have not touched anything in regards to Nintendo whatsoever, except for my 3DS. I beat Pokemon Moon several months ago. I'm currently playing Pokemon Ultra Sun for the 3DS. I'm not doing none of these events, these distribution events for Pokemon. I'm not going to go to my local Target or GameStop just to get some codes from Pokemon. Not happening. I'd rather be distributed like it should be through mystery gifts. I don't know why Nintendo's doing, again, the lazy thing. So, I just don't understand the mindset from Nintendo. So I don't care anymore. But aside from that, though, in regards to the Nintendo Switch, it is a phenomenal console, hybrid, shall I say. Really, I am blown away the fact that you can take that bad boy on the go. I mean, because it's really convenient. I mean, honestly, sometimes I just feel not sometimes, but every once in a while, a blue moon, occasionally, I just sit in my bed and just chill and play my Nintendo Switch if I get the chance. And knowing like IPs like Dark Souls Remastered got confirmed for Switch, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a Dark Souls fan. I've been all the Dark Souls installments, but to have Dark Souls on the go, I mean, can you imagine just going through fighting Capra demons and going through the sewers and going through Honor Londo, and for those of you guys who play Dark Souls on the go, man. I mean, that's gonna be very interesting. So I'm interested in titles like Dark Souls Remastered, even though I already own the game on PC. It's not often that I double dip or for that matter. But it just is what it is. I got a 3DS day one for Resident Evil Revelations. I'm a Jill, blah blah blah. Sorry, I nerd out. I suck at Dark, so I get triggered super quick. I don't get triggered super quick. It's just about patience. I didn't get Revelations 1 on for 3DS day one, but I did get the game though. And then I ended up buying the HD version for the Wii U, and I bought the game again for the 360. Okay, and then I got the PC version. I got the game 5 times. I'm not joking. That's crazy, isn't it? Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. That's how good the game is, the raid mode. That's how much I love that game. So that's the only title where I bought multiple versions. You know what I'm saying? Other titles I either double dip or I never bought them again. So I'm going all over the place, but back on track though. So my Nintendo Switch is a phenomenal system. Nintendo Switch, however, still needs a lot of things to go. Nintendo Switch still needs Party chat, normal party chat. I don't know why it's taking this long to get it on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know why. Nintendo really needs to be sued for how pathetic this incentive is for the Nintendo Switch, and knowing that they're going to be bringing an online service in I think later this year. I think they say September of this year. You're going to be paying $20 a year, which is nothing to me whatsoever. But if the Nintendo Switch can't get party chat and one basic stuff like that fixed, then I'm not going to be paying for online. Period. I'm sorry. No, Nintendo can go to hell with that. I'm not going to be paying for online. Even if it is $20. Nintendo better brings their A game when it comes to the social world, with social media like Facebook and Twitter and all that sort of stuff, and bringing YouTube into the mix and bringing in party chat. They need to get right with the times. This is 2018. They need to get together. This is not the 1990s anymore. You know, some people don't have time to socialize with one another. Some of us have wives or girlfriends. We have jobs. Some of us have multiple jobs. Some of us are going to college. Whatnot. We have a lot of responsibilities. We don't have time to game as much as we used to. So, you know, the fact is the vast majority of people are buying more games than they're actually playing them. I tend to be right in the middle. I'm actually buying games and I'm actually beating them. I'm not buying too many games to put me in the setback. I mean, you look at my titles, I don't have that many games on the setback. I probably got like maybe 30 titles, while people got like hundreds. You know what I'm saying? I mean, over half of my Steam library is complete. So I'm not even worried about that. The 3DS was lit day one. Oh yeah, it was day one. I didn't get my 3DS day one. I got mine 2012 or was it 2013 when the 3DS XL came out. I'm not sure. But anyway, so let's talk about Nintendo. Okay. Okay, the E3 2018. Let's go. Let's talk about Nintendo, what they're gonna be doing. So I just want to say the sales figures of the Nintendo Switch have been phenomenal. The Switch has sold 17.98. You might just say 18 million Nintendo Switches. I gotta give the Nintendo props for what they deserve. Seriously. 18 million Switches. Already outsold the Wii U, passed it. And not only that, it's already about to outsell the GameCube. That's crazy. One of my favorite systems of all time, personally. That's my favorite Nintendo console of all time, more so than the Super Nintendo. I know that sounds like blasphemy to some people, but yeah, more so than the GameCube. But nevertheless, though, that is phenomenal. Give me a second. What is this? What this is? All right, cool. So, yeah. So Nintendo, congratulations. You deserve it. Again, the titles I have on my Nintendo Switch, I'm not gonna pull them out right now. Keep them in my cover, but I played sorry, not played. I got in total all my Switch games I got a total about 10 Switch games. I got Fire Emblem Warriors, Breath of the Wild, Azure Striker Gunvolt, a physical copy, which I always wanted. It did come to a Nintendo 3DS, sorry. Excuse me. It did come to the Nintendo 3DS, but I wanted a Switch version when they announced the game on Switch. I said, "Oh, please make a physical copy to get it." I have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Got that bad boy for $20 on I think Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Crazy deal, crazy. I was tempted to also get the Rayman Legends for Nintendo Switch as well, but I have it for free for the Xbox One and the PC version. So is what it is. I'm not buying the game because I have it already. What else do I have in that bad boy? I have Monster Hunter Double Cross. I'm learning Japanese. For those guys who know, I bought this series called totally off topic. I bought a series called Japanese from Zero. This is the second book I'm in. But it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Even learning kanji and whatnot. And you would not believe it. One of the reasons why I got these books was to actually was to improve my Japanese and also get these bad boys, these imports from Japan. So I don't have to worry about waiting for a Western release. I can just like forget. I'm going to go on Play Asia and get that game sent to my house. So I'm not worrying about it. Did you play Hyper Universe on Steam this year? No, I did not play that game. I don't know what that game is. It is a free to play PC game. Athena is in the game. Bruce Lee is also in the game. Okay. So what? Like main Universal Fighters from real world? Like what? What type of game is that? What type of genre is that? Fighting game? Interesting. Let me know. So what else? That's all I got for Nintendo. I mean, I think I got a few more titles in there that can't come to my mind. Oh, I got Super Mario Odyssey as well. I got that. I still haven't touched that. It is a side-scrolling MMO. Okay, that's interesting. Wow, side-scrolling MMO. Interesting. So we got that. It seems like my numbers always dogling. I had 2, then I 1, and I 4. I mean, come on. I don't know who it is. Maybe some people are being quiet. I don't know. But anyway, uh, bear in mind that the frame rate of this video, the stream may be a little iffy because my camera frame rates depend on the time of the day. So when it's kind of cloudy or dawn time, then it starts to adjust. The frame rate starts to adjust, starts to dip a little bit. But it is what it is. So anyway, that's for Nintendo Switch. So I think that's what I have for Nintendo Switch. Nintendo, keep doing what you do best. Now, I also talked about the sales. I think I talked about that there's going to be now a new president. What's his Kishima? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Kishima. Anyway, we have a new president. He was a temporary placeholder. I have to go, bro. Be yourself and never change. See you another day, family. You too, man. Peace out. Okay. Have a good day. Peace out. So, Nintendo Switch been doing a fantastic job. I have to give props to Nintendo. The IPs that have been coming to Nintendo Switch have been phenomenal. But I now want to talk about what is going to be at E3 2018. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. So, as you guys know, a lot of IPs, sorry, not all IPs, but Nintendo said that E3 will be pretty big this year for Nintendo Switch, and it should be. It really should be. I don't know why the frame rate keeps messing up. But anyway, let me open up some more some light. All right. There's nothing I can do about it, sadly. I mean, I wish my light in my room could fix it, but I can't. Anyway, so I want to talk about E3 2018 in regards to the frame. Yeah, sorry, to the IP. What Nintendo? I'm sorry. Let me go back. I want to talk about what Nintendo said about E3 is going to be big this year. Nintendo said that there's going to be a lot of IPs going to be announced at this year's E3. They said it's going to be pretty big, and that should be big. You see, all the news have been confirmed right now. The developer of Wave Race franchise said that this IP has a chance of coming back. Please bring back Wave Race, one of my favorite Nintendo franchises of all time. Please bring back a 4th installment. Yeah, 3 of them. One on the back on the Game Boy, a Wave Race 64, and then Wave Race Bluestone for the GameCube. We haven't got one since then. I would love F-Zero to come back, but no confirmation on that ever coming back. So we don't know. But Wave Race, I mean, to have that the director who made that franchise say that it has a chance of making that installment on the Nintendo Switch, please bring it over. Portable mode on that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? TV, whatever. Please bring waivers. But that game will have to be a solid 60 frames per second. That game cannot settle for no 30 frames per second, period. So we have that on the way. Shin Megami Tensei 5. The developers Alice said that game is in development. They confirmed this earlier January of this year. Ever since we got a confirmation of that bad boy on the Nintendo Switch. Back when it was revealed at the hearing, the conference back in January 2017. So we have that, on its way. But I doubt that's coming out this year. Pokemon Switch is going to be huge. Cross fingers, this game comes out this year. I highly doubt it, but Nintendo Switch had came out and said that they wanted to push 20 million Switches. So what would be IPs that would be heavy hitters for the Nintendo Switch? Pokemon is an absolute, that's self-explanatory. You've seen games like Pokemon Moon sell Pokemon Moon and Ultra Sun combined sell 15 million on the 3DS. That is absolutely self-explanatory IP. You need to have Pokemon for launch for Nintendo. You need to have Pokemon for Nintendo Switch release this year. I'm actually interested in Smash Bros. On the Switch. There you go. That's another thing I want to talk about. Smash Bros. Invitational going to be at E3 from June 12th, and then the finals in June 13th after the Splatoon 2 championship as well. Who knows? We didn't expect Metroid Prime to be announced last year. Nintendo might surprise us with F-Zero. That's true. But by the way, Retro Knight, thank you for joining. So Nintendo has a lot of IP: Smash Bros, Shin Megami Tensei 5, Pokemon Switch, maybe Wave Race, maybe this is gonna surprise us with an F-Zero. We have again, I'm assuming this is Smash Bros 5. I mean, good. I mean, that's crazy. If this is Smash Bros 5, I barely play Smash Bros for Wii U, to be honest with you. And I'm a big Smash Bros fan, but I've not really dwelt into Smash Bros with all my heart, mind, and soul since Super Smash Bros Melee. Period. So it is what it is. But nevertheless, though, we have a lot of IPs. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is coming out. What's this week, I think, for Nintendo Switch. That's a re-release. But still, that's a big IP. I always actually wanted that IP to come, but I already have a Wii U, so I don't think I'm going to get that IP anytime soon. So we have a lot of IPs from Nintendo. But Nintendo overall said they wanted 20 million Switches sold. So the big heavy hitters they need to bring are Pokemon, Smash Brothers, Metroid Prime 4. I know they're going to show some gameplay at E3, but that's not a big heavy hitter, sadly. As much as I want that to be to sell millions upon millions of copies, maybe this is going to be the new installment. Kirby Star Allies said this is the best-selling Kirby game ever in the franchise, so that's good to know. But nevertheless, though, that's not a big heavy hitter. Same with Metroid Prime, Smash Brothers, and Pokemon move systems. But you know another IP that also moves systems as well? Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. Look at the sales for the Animal Crossing. Was it Pocket? What's it called? Animal Crossing Pocket something on Android. I don't play Android games at all. That bad boy sold millions as well. That is a IP that's casual to everybody. Animal Crossing is going to move systems. Animal Crossing, when it was first released on the GameCube, that game moved systems. I mean, that game moved GameCube consoles. Animal Crossing is huge. So that's just some IPs right there. I can't think of any other big IPs for Nintendo. I mean, with the exception of Splatoon now, huge. Mario, 3D Mario. In fact, speaking of which, we had a rumor going around that, well, not confirmation, a rumor that we'll be having a 2D Mario game. Now, you guys know the Wii U had a launch 2D Mario game, Super Mario U, Super Luigi U, you know what I'm saying, came later as DLC, which was much more difficult, which I still have, and I have a physical copy of that bad boy, which is very expensive, by the way. But nevertheless, I heard about 2D Mario games. 2D Mario games move systems as well. So that's huge. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know some older folks out there who said, well, I bought a Wii U for Super Mario Brothers U. I mean, hey, it is what it is. They move systems. Sales don't lie. I think Super Mario Brothers U sold, I think sold 5 million copies. I don't know how many sold. I think it was around there. But nevertheless, that is huge stuff. So Nintendo has just, man, I mean, Nintendo just they're good to go. I don't know what's the next move in regards to Zelda for Nintendo, but don't expect any Zelda for anytime soon. I don't know if Nintendo also is going to be doing remasters for past Zelda games. We had Zelda Twilight Princess and Zelda Wind Waker HD for the Nintendo Wii U. I expect Nintendo will pour Super Mario Maker, Tokyo Mirage, and the Wonderful 101. I would like Wonderful 101. That game, I still don't have that game for the Wii U. Actually, when I had my Wii U, when I got rid of it the first time, after just being so disappointed with Nintendo, I got rid of Wonderful 101. The game's not that expensive, but it somewhat is. But I would like that to be ported over to the Wii U. I mean, sorry, to the Nintendo Switch. I would buy it day one. I would buy day one if that bad boy made it over. So Super Mario Maker, never played Super Mario Maker. Never had, not interested in Super Mario Maker, even though I'm not saying I don't have a creative mind in trying to build levels and whatnot, but I just not interested in Super Mario Maker. Tokyo Mirage, I did not support that game because I was expecting Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem like it was supposed to be, but they changed that to totally something that looked like Persona mixed with Cross. It was Shin Megami Tensei Cross Persona. I mean, like, no, that's not what I want. I want Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem, and we never got that. So we got this Tokyo Mirage Sessions game. I'm not supporting that. Sorry, Nintendo. It is what it is. So, you know, but if they bring that over, they bring it over. But I still won't buy it, though. I was still upset with what they did back then. So, like I said, Nintendo is doing a lot of re-releases. Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2 sold 400,000 units. That's pretty dope. That's I don't know if that was physical or digital and physical combined, but I think I read it as just only physical, 400,000 copies. So that's I mean, what can you say? That bad boy came out in February. Now, Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U sold. It took, I think, about a little bit over a year for it to sell 1 million copies, but this bad boy's already sold 400,000 copies. But you got Bayonetta 1 as well. I know the first printed version when it had Bayonetta 1 and 2 on physical on disc. You know, and then later Nintendo reprinted that version with just Bayonetta 2. Okay. So it is what it is, how Nintendo does things. But I'm really hyped up for Nintendo's E3. So, oh, what's up, video game lover? So Nintendo, man, Nintendo has so many IPs under the belt. Again, so I want to summarize. So Smash Brothers Invitational, going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. As long as they have Villager and Mewtwo in Smash Brothers, that's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I did not touch Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, sadly. I play more so on my 3DS than I play on my Wii U. But Smash Brothers is going to be dope. I have not, like I said, delved into Smash Bros. With a lot of time since Smash Bros. Melee. We have Metroid Prime 4 showing. If they can give us a release date, you know people are going to be jumping out of their chair. I will be jumping out of my chair. In fact, I also want to make it very clear that I will be doing a Nintendo live stream for the Nintendo for the conference. Okay, I've not done that in God knows how long. I only did it in the past like 2 years ago when I really started making videos for this channel. But I will be doing that if I can. I know it's June 12th, so I'm sure I'll have some time on my hands. It's during the day, so it's not a problem, or in the morning, whatever time frame. They already posted a timestamp and when they're doing their E3, their live stream. So we have that. We have Wave Race perhaps coming back. That is a big IP for me personally, even though it don't sell well. Pokemon Switch going to sell hotcakes. I really want to see Pokemon Switch. That's a day one buy for me. You already know they're going to have a collection edition for that bad boy. I don't know. I think Nintendo's pretty much done with Super Odyssey, with the exception that Luigi's Balloon DLC. I think they're pretty much done with that. Splatoon 2, you expect more content for Splatoon 2 to be announced at this year's E3. What else? Shin Megami Tensei 5, probably no confirmation. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some gameplay, but I don't know. The developers Atlas said again that they told the Nintendo Switch gamers out there, be patient, because don't expect this bad boy to come out to maybe late 2019. So again, Nintendo said they want to move 20 million units. They have to get Pokemon out of here. They have to, and they have to get out of here as early, and they have to get out here, within fall 2018. Because if Nintendo brings if this IP comes out in January of 2019, then don't expect the Switch to sell 20 million. It's 20 million units. It's not going to happen. Again, you have to look at the sales figures, and the big ones that have moved the systems have been Splatoon, Super Mario Odyssey, and what's the other one? Breath of the Wild. And Mario Kart, which is another IP I totally forgot about. Will we ever get a confirmation in the future in regards to a Mario Kart 9? The Nintendo Switch, or will we just get a lot of DLC for the Nintendo Switch? That's another thing I want to talk about, because people knowing that the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, a remastered version with all the DLC in that game, has outsold the Wii U version, that speaks volumes. That said, okay, the Nintendo is saying to themselves, do I need to make a new installment, or do I need to just make more DLC? But that also moves units as well. Mario Kart moves. Mario Kart from the Wii sold like, man, I don't know how many copies it sold. I think it sold like 10 million. I don't know how many copies Mario Kart Wii sold on the Wii, but it sold like hotcakes. Anyone interested in Santa Rock Agora like station for Nintendo Switch? Nah, man, I'm not into that Wii boost. I'm sorry. Oh, Virtual Console. Thank you, Lord. I want to talk about that too, but. Yeah, not many IPs move have okay, should I say for the first year. Only 4 IPs have moved Nintendo Switch. Again, Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and Super Mario Odyssey. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you can think of someone else that I have not recalled, but that's those only IPs that have sold like hotcakes. Even the third party have not sold like hotcakes. But the question is, will other third party games are coming to Nintendo Switch? I mean, games like Octopath Traveler coming out in July. Was it 12 or July 22nd? I don't know what the numerical date was. I think it was July 12th. Octopath Traveler. I don't know if that's going to move Nintendo Switches like nobody's business, but that is an exclusive Switch title RPG for Nintendo Switch by Square Enix. That can move switches. You know what I'm saying? But virtual console E3. I personally don't care about virtual console. Nintendo can bring it. You know what I personally want for Nintendo? If they, and I promise you, oh man, cross fingers. If Nintendo can bring a GameCube Classic Edition, oh my goodness, please, Lord help me, Lord help me. Oh man, I will buy that. I didn't buy NES, SNES, and I know Nintendo's going to be doing it N64. It's just inevitable. Sometime, take their time, Nintendo. It's inevitable. But they do a GameCube. Oh man, please. You know from that point forward, because the most expensive games the most expensive games I've ever seen from Nintendo in the market have been GameCube games. I mean, games like this is a third party a game from Sega. It's called Phantasy Star Online, Episode 1 and 2 Plus. That bad boy is like $100 for a used copy. I mean, that's ridiculous. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, what my favorite Metroid game of all time. I know people say, oh no, man, I goes to like Metroid Prime or Super Metroid. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, that bad boy used copy, $30. I mean, it's crazy of the quality of Nintendo games in the future. But you know, when that bad boy drops, oh, you already know everything's gonna skyrocket from that point forward. So I want that to come. But virtual console, at E3. Nintendo, one thing Nintendo's going to have to do for their virtual console, they're going to have to massively just roll out the red carpet for the virtual console. They cannot cherry pick IPs that they own and not bring it to virtual console. Nintendo is going to have to do much better regards to virtual console because they didn't do it well on the Wii. They didn't do it well on the Wii U. The amount of titles on the Wii U in regards to virtual console for the NES, the SNES, the N64 was pathetic. It was abysmal. It was minuscule. I mean, it took so long to bring so many of these virtual console games. Nintendo will have to roll up a massive amount of virtual consoles on day one for all the platforms they release it. They're going to release it for. Now, if Nintendo wants to bring GameCube games, hey, Nintendo, all power to you. I would get it. You know what I'm saying? I would if you release like a Metroid Prime, a GameCube a GameCube virtual console. Okay. And you release Metroid Prime 1, please do it because I hate Metroid Prime Trilogy for the Nintendo Wii because I hate Wii motion controls. And I actually want to talk about something that has been on my mind real quick. Not regards to virtual console, but in regards to Metroid. I always want to talk about this. Somebody made a video about this quite a long ago. But what I want Nintendo to do, knowing that Metroid Prime 4 is coming, okay, we know that's coming 2019 for sure. Okay, we can get that out of the way. I have a lot of games I've been playing on my spare time. This will remind everybody who just joined, like Retro Night and Video Game Lover, etc. I've been playing Far Cry 4. I beat Far Cry 3. I beat Pokemon Moon. I'm playing Pokemon Ultra Sun. I'm playing Shadow Warrior on PC. And what else am I playing? I think that's it right now. I'm playing Borderlands pre-sequel. Okay, that's what I'm playing right now. Oh, and DMC3. So I'm multitasking a lot of games back and forth. I don't do that. It's extremely rare that I do something like that. But I've been uploading quite a bit. But that's what I've been playing right now. But I want to talk about Metroid Prime Trilogy. I want Nintendo to make a Metroid Prime Trilogy HD for the Nintendo Switch. Please give me some praise over here because we need 1, 2, and 3 to be remastered HD. Okay, 60 frames per second solid, 180p for the Nintendo Switch. And not only that, I would like Nintendo to make a step further. I would like Nintendo to give us a version of Metroid Prime Trilogy that will not force us to use gyro controls or to use motion controls like it was for Metro Prime Trilogy for Nintendo Wii. Like Metro Prime 3, a Corruption was built on motion controls. I would like them to allow us to use the Nintendo Switch in handheld mode to completely play that game the way it's meant to be played, like an ordinary game, or use a Pro Controller. And not only that, hear me out. I want Nintendo to start making some amiibos on Metro Prime Trilogy as well. I mean, could you imagine a dark suit, light suit amiibo for Metro Prime 2 Echoes, or a Phazon suit? Oh, come on, dude. A Phazon suit amiibo? That thing would sell out like nobody's business. I mean, just like Astora Dark Souls amiibo. Come on, Praise the Sun. I mean, that thing's sold on GameStop exclusive. That thing is sold exclusively at GameStop, and I tried getting it like literally after the showing of the amiibo sorry, that it was the live stream that Nintendo had. What did Nintendo call those things? The directs. God, my mind so foggy. The Nintendo Direct they had back in what, February, March, I don't know, when they showed Dark's Remastered and showed that an amiibo coming, and then they showed that other one that came out, I think in March, I believe, where they showed the amiibo. All that people just bought that thing off GameStop, and it's like, that's it, it's gone. I could not get one. That thing is already being auction on eBay for like $100 some. I'm not paying $100 some for no amiibo. Period. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna happen. GameStop is gonna have to manufacture some more mainstream so everybody can get their hands on one. It's just ridiculous. I want Nintendo to make Star Fox. That's another IP we need too. There's also some other stuff that people are talking about, like Punch Out. There's just so many IPs that Nintendo has. I mean, dude, I know this is the same, but we haven't had an Ice Climbers since the NES. Okay. And we can get an Ice Climbers too. Hey, it is what it is. But yeah, so Nintendo, my predictions for Nintendo is simply this, to summarize everything been said. We know Smash Bros. Is going to be announced. We know it's coming out this year. Okay. That's going to move Nintendo Switches to sell 20 million. Pokemon Switch is going to be shown gameplay, release date. Okay, and if no release date, another direct shortly after E3, probably around August or September. Give us release date of that year. If Pokemon Switch don't come out this year, you're not going to be selling no 20 million plus Switches. It's not going to happen. Period. We're going to see that. We're going to see Metroid Prime 4 gameplay. Probably no release date. But we're going to see some gameplay, and it's going to blow everybody's mind. I mean, what's that dude's name on YouTube? Legendary. Going to blow that guy's brains out. Maybe some teaser talk about Wave Race. Maybe some collaborations, like maybe Sonic and Mario. Maybe that. Maybe another Sonic, Mario and Sonic Olympic Games. I don't know. You know, the Olympics are for those. The Olympics were recent. You know what I'm saying? What else is there? I predict Dark Souls will be out before E3, so we don't have to worry about that. More gameplay for Octopath Traveler. Splatoon 3.0 update content, season pass update content, whatnot. That's going to be shown definitely for sure. Splatoon 2. I'm sorry, not Splatoon 1. What else is there? I'm missing some stuff. I just said Pokemon. Everything else is up for grabs, folks. From that point forward, Nintendo's wherever they got shown is what they got shown. It is what it is. But I will say this though for sure. I want to say that in regards to Super Smash Brothers, when they show Super Smash Brothers and give us an official title, whether they call it Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo Switch or Super Smash Bros. 5 or whatever. I'm really tired. I really didn't like the title Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. I really didn't like that. I just call it Super Smash Bros. 4 or Smash 5. I mean, whatever. But dog barking. So give me a second. So um let me see here. I think Super Smash Bros. Is going to be a port. Yeah, so that's another thing that's still up for grabs. So, Super Smash Bros. For the port. Um, Man, I'm just not. Who knows? Who knows? I really hope it's not a port, man. I really hope it's not a port. But hey, like, if it is a port, it is a port. But if it is, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I have Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3, yes. I do also have the Wii U version, but I got the Wii U version really cheap. I mean, I think I got it for like $20. I'm not joking. But they bring over the Switch version, bring it over. Period. But we'll see at E3. But so far, what you guys thoughts about on the E3 conference? Whoever's all here, Video Game Lover, Retro Knight. I know Guerrilla Legends left. So whoever else wanted to comment on this, what you guys thoughts about E3 still in 18? What do you guys think is going to be showing? Because like I said, all I can think of for sure, for sure, we're going to see Metroid Prime 4. We're going to see Pokemon Switch release date. Metroid Prime 4 probably no release date. Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch, being released this year. We're going to see Octopath Traveler gameplay. We're going to see what else is there? We're going to see more Splatoon 2 content for sure for all the fans out there. What else is there? And I think like I said, everything else is up for grabs from that point forward. There was even a list of people talked about. Somebody leaked out, but I rather not go through that list of what things are supposedly got rumored to come out, but it is what it is. I actually do want to check what the leaks were. But I think it was this. Let me see here. Oh, I forgot to talk about one IP. I forgot to talk about one IP, folks. I totally forgot to talk about Pikmin 4. Come on now. Now you guys know that Miyamoto said that Pikmin 4 is going everything for Pikmin 4 is going according to plan. You guys know that game is coming. I totally forgot about Pikmin 4. I know people out there are going to say, "Oh man, I can't wait for Pikmin 4." Now I'm a big Pikmin fan myself, but sadly that game doesn't sell a lot of copies either. But Pikmin 3 did sell very well for the Wii U. Pikmin 4 is going according to schedule, according to Miyamoto. Okay, Shigeru Miyamoto. That's what he said. So Pikmin 4 was another thing that was confirmed. That's what I totally forgot about. And another IP I totally forgot to talk about was Fire Emblem as well. The new Fire Emblem. See, again, these titles just go over my head because again, I'm just busy playing games and minding my own business. Also about Crumb Side on YouTube. I'm not worried about that stuff. I've not done anything Crumb Side. Since the last 2 years. But Pikmin 4 and Fire Emblem and also Yoshi. And there's even talks about maybe a Mario Party coming to Nintendo Switch, but they're bringing Mario Party for the Nintendo Switch. It has to be online. I will not buy Mario Party if there's no online multiplayer. Forget it. Forget it. If there's no online multiplayer for Mario Party 11, because Nintendo's like that's the only IP where Nintendo actually goes numerically. If there is no Mario Party on online multiplayer, I want nothing to do with it. I think Nintendo's going to show us 2 new IPs, Pokemon gameplay, Super Smash Bros. Gameplay, maybe 1 or 2 games being ported from the Wii U. Okay. So I want to answer that last part. For regards to if your assumption, let's say your prediction is right, 1 or 2 games being ported from the Wii U, I would say, like you said, I think you said Super Mario Maker and Wonderful 101 because no, not Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3 is not for sure not going to be ported over because Pikmin 4 is coming. So there's no reason to bring Pikmin 3 over. Absolutely no incentive at all. Because I don't think that's why I believe that we got Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze and that we got I can understand Bayonetta 1 and 2 being ported over because we're getting Bayonetta 3. Okay, Bayonetta 3 is not coming in 2019, so we don't need to talk about that. I mean, it's possible we may see something else in regards to Bayonetta 3 at E3, but I mean, Nintendo's gonna be bringing some guns, man. I mean, could you imagine everything I just mentioned? Nintendo bringing over. I mean, it would. Nintendo will literally destroy the competition. I mean, I think Sony will stand a chance. But so we're making one for one. What's his name? I keep forgetting his name. Japanese dude. Kamiya, behind the Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, Wonderful 101 franchise. He said that he really wanted these games to come over. Okami, you know what I'm saying? We know that came over, thank God. But he said he really wanted these fight pieces like Wonderful 101 and to come over. So good news is I'm glad we got Bayonetta 3 confirmed. 2019 is going to be 2019. I will say for sure. You think 2018 is good right now? Because we're in the month of May. If you think 2018 is going to be good for Nintendo, wait till 2019 comes out. 2019. I'm waiting for Bayonetta 4 Playboy. Yeah, Bayonetta is now a Nintendo series. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are salty about, oh, I got to buy Nintendo Switch for Bayonetta. Come on now. I don't care. I'm loving it. But yeah, you know for sure that you know, just be aware. I also want to make this very clear too. Even though Nintendo confirms all these IPs at this conference, be aware that Nintendo is going to be also confirming special editions. If you don't think that Pokemon and Super Smash Brothers is not going to have some type of special edition, you are out of your mind. I will be shocked if Pokemon for Switch gets confirmed and Metro Prime 4 as well. But also oh my gosh, my mind just went foggy. Smash Brothers, Pokemon, and other games like Fire Emblem, you know what I'm saying, get confirmed for the Nintendo Switch. And guess what? They don't have a special edition. You are out of your mind. I will be getting special editions because you know those bad boys are going to sell like hotcakes. You know, one special edition I totally regret not getting was Super Smash Bros. For Wii U when you had the GameCube adapter and that black GameCube controller. I totally regret not pre-ordering that. That's the only special edition I totally regret not pre-ordering. Everything else I don't regret at all. So that's, you know, that's just the bare bones. I mean, again, new Star Fox will be dope. I expect again. Octopath Traveler confirmation gameplay and want more gameplay, more news. That's just basically what I see for E3 overall. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, I want to say this one last time. I want to summarize what's going to be in this year's E3 because I said it like 5 times already because I keep forgetting new IPs. Pikmin 4, I'm actually convinced it's going to be at this year's E3. Yoshi, going to get a release date. Going to get a release date for sure. Okay, Metro Prime 4 gameplay, probably no release date. Pokemon Switch gameplay for sure. Release date, probably. Okay. Splatoon 2, more content, no questions asked. What else? Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo Switch port or brand new installment. Okay, going to be there obviously because they have the tournament shortly after the Splatoon 2 tournament. Okay, and I think it's called this. What's it called again? Super Smash Bros. Invitational, I think. And I also want to look up real quick when the conference is going to start to remind you guys. I know you guys can do it yourself, but also that, and I think everything else is up for grabs. That's it. Any other ports over? Maybe Super Mario Maker, maybe Wonderful 101. Who knows? I mean, I was shocked to see Crash Bandicoot trilogy, Dark Souls remastered, and Okami comes to the Nintendo Switch as confirmation. I mean, come on. I mean, was anybody expecting that stuff to confirm? I mean, Crash Bandicoot. But with all these rumors and leaks, it's like people are really not getting surprised. I tend to stay away from rumors and leaks constantly. Any rumor talk, you know, usually I don't discuss. But when developers come out there all about talking about new IPs like Wave Race as an exception, I will give heed to that. But I want to look up when the conference is actually going to start for Nintendo E3 2018 date. I forgot what it is. It was announced. They said June 12th, 9 a.m. Pacific time on June 12th. That comes out 12 p.m. in New York. Okay, so 12 p.m. New York and 5 p.m. in London and 2 a.m. in Sydney, Australia. So that's the timestamp of when Nintendo will be having their conference at this year's E3. That's dope. That's perfect for me. June 12th, I'm going to see actually when that is. That is a Tuesday. Perfect. I'm off on. I don't work on Tuesdays at all, so I don't have to worry about that. And it is what it is. and I don't start school on that day either. Pretty dope, isn't it? So, in fact, that day, I think it's like a week or two prior to me starting the summer session for college. So that is dope. But this is perfect. But anyway, folks, I want to thank you guys for coming in for the streams. I want to make everyone here who are watching the streams again. I'm doing 3-part streams for each one of the conference for Nintendo, for Sony, for Microsoft. Let's talk about E3. I don't know when the next one is going to be, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm creating the events on my channel to remind you guys when I'm going to be having these events. Okay, so you guys can go out and see for yourself. I'm glad you guys saw it. Again, the typical people, Retro Night, Video Game Lover, LeVon Cason, Gorilla Legends, etc. Thank you guys for tuning into this stream in regards to Nintendo. I just want to say one more thing. Besides for Retro Night, he's the one who's been talking the most. What do you guys thoughts about this year's Nintendo E3 2018 conference? And also, do you have a Nintendo Switch? That's the question he asked. Actually, I want to say one more thing in regards to my Nintendo Switch. I realized that one of my Joy-Cons, the right one, everybody so far has been having an issue with the left one. I've never had an issue with my left Joy-Con at all whatsoever. I haven't had an issue with my right one, and some of the buttons have gotten some of the two of my buttons have gotten have become forceful when I press them. So I'm going to be taking my Nintendo Switch sometime to Nintendo to get it fixed. I'm actually going to have my right Joy-Con switch. My Nintendo Switch is a great one. I have a great Nintendo Switch. I'm going to be replacing that bad boy with a green one. I was thinking about doing a yellow one with like the arms color, but I'm going to be doing a green one. So that being said, I'm going to be taking that to Nintendo sometime. I don't know when it's going to get back to me, but I'm not playing Nintendo Switch anytime soon. Again, I have all you guys on the Nintendo Switch. If you, I know I have Retro Night on there. I have a LeVon Cason on there. I think I have a Legrudo Legends on there. I don't have Video Game Lover. I'm not sure if I have you. But if you have sent me friend requests, then I will respond to them. Sorry if I don't. I've always at everyone who sends me a friend request on Nintendo Switch. It's just that it takes me a long time to respond. It can take me months to get back to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a busy man. It is what it is. So that's pretty much it for the in regards to my thoughts about the Nintendo E3 conference. That's it. So sometime we'll be talking about Sony. We'll be talking about Sony. What Sony been doing? Sony's been doing great. I mean, real talk, selling almost 80 million PS4s. This is the 5th year for the PlayStation 4, man. It's crazy. They're outpacing the PlayStation 2. If Sony keeps this up, they will outsell the PlayStation 2 by 2020. That's crazy. That is crazy. Anyway, folks, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a good day. If you guys have any more comments before I get off the stream, let me know because I got 1 more minute left. Have I actually seen anybody else? All right, so no more comments. All right. Well, anyway, guys, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. E3 2018 for Nintendo. If there are any more leaks, by the way, I just want to make it clear. I said I was going to do 3 parts for regards to the E3s, but if anybody else doesn't want to, if there's any more news in regards to E3 or close to E3 that's important, then I will be doing more streams. And again, I'm doing walkthroughs and videos. So again, make sure you resubscribe or you get back to me, whatnot. But that is so. Peace out, folks.